she said, when the witch returned with the last message. "Why do I have to keep reminding you that the office gargoyles are people, not office furniture? You can't use them in place of corkboards for siren's sake. If you're not careful, one day we'll have to stay late after the sun sets, and Ronan will not be made of stone anymore. He'll become one truly pissed-off real-life gargoyle, and then where will you be?" Kelly opened her mouth to reply, but was cut off by a cool contralto voice. "You can't expect a witch to behave with any decorum, dear." Cora pulled in a deep breath before all of the oxygen was sucked from the room by the devil herself. "Mother." Aquaria Murphy, o morcada, when she was feeling pretentious, which was pretty much all the time, slid through the doorway and then air-kissed Cora's cheeks. Taller than her daughter, the Fey princess was dressed in a silk wrap blouse and flowing slacks. Her neck, wrists, and ears were dotted with freshwater pearls and blue topazes. A stylist had swept her pale blonde hair up into something that wouldn't move in a tornado, and her makeup was expertly done, not glamoured. She was the epitome of a royal princess, and the woman spent far too much of her time trying to get Cora to emulate her. "What are you doing here, Mother?" Aghast, Aquaria reached for her pearls. She actually clutched her pearls, and then slid a haughty glare at Holly. "Oh, shoot," Holly said with an apologetic grimace. "I'm sorry, Cora. I forgot to tell you that your mother scheduled lunch with you today." Cora imagined 1,000 different ways to punish Holly for this oversight. The girl knew Cora needed hours to mentally prepare for mom time. She was tempted to beg off, to use her assistant's screw-up as an excuse to get out of the inevitable nagging, but she didn't care for the way Kelly glared at her mother. Not that she blamed her, but the last thing she, or Kelly, needed was to anger Fey royalty. "Let's go, Mother." Cora jumped up and grabbed her arm. "Dear, you don't have to drag me like a commoner," Aquaria huffed as they left the office. "It's undignified." "You have to stop antagonizing my staff," Cora hissed, taking her frustration out on the elevator button. "Someone's going to hex you one of these days." Aquaria dismissed her daughter's concerns with a flick of her bobbled hand as the doors opened to them. "If you could manage to hire worthy people, I wouldn't have to. I really don't understand why you lower yourself to—" "I'm not lowering myself, Mother." She breathed deeply, reciting the names of her ancestors to cool her temper. "You're the only daughter of a Selkie Prince Coralia. You shouldn't be mingling with such lackeys. They don't even show you the proper obeisance." Cora cringed. It had taken her weeks to get her coworkers out of the habit of curtsying every time she entered a room. Weeks. "Mother, I'm part of the judiciary and an arcane public servant. I'm their equal and they are mine. I don't want anyone genuflecting in my presence." "They will never be your equals, Coralia." Aquaria's voice chilled and her blue eyes turned icy. "You honor them by even making the ridiculous suggestion. But then again, I suppose all of this is my doing. I raised a gracious daughter. Perhaps I should congratulate myself. So many royals are elitist these days, out of touch with the rabble." "Oh, indeed. So elitist." The sarcasm flew right over her mother's head. Cora steeled herself as they entered the cafeteria. A pleasant smile plastered on her face as she chose a sandwich she didn't want and listened to her mother's sniffs regarding the meal options. Sure, it was cafeteria food, but it wasn't that bad. Most of it was made in-house with quality ingredients, but it certainly wasn't fancy. Of course, none of it appealed to Cora at the moment, but she wasn't about to let her mother know that tidbit. "Really, dear, the sacrifices you make. Honestly, I'm appalled. I'll have our chef come over and prepare something for you tomorrow. I'm certain the, cook here won't mind ceding him some space in the kitchen." Cora sighed as she made a show of unwrapping her sandwich. She wasn't even sure what was in it, but damned if she wasn't going to choke down every bite. "No, Mother, no chefs for siren's sake. Was there a reason you wanted to meet—" She mentally groaned. "Oh my God, will you stop inspecting the lemonade and just drink it already?"